Pellegrino played it on the right, and there's the opening goal. Dream start for the Glory. It's Branko Jelic.
Great ball in from Pellegrino. That's a good finish across his body. What a start for Perth Glory.
Yeah, I came here 2009. In July 2009, and I had contract for 3 years, but unfortunately I spent only 2 because I had a few major injuries that stopped me to play the third season. But I had very good 2 seasons, and obviously I was involved with the club in a coaching role with the juniors and a bit with the first team, with the strikers. So it was a good time. To be honest, I didn't know much. I was spent some time in China and obviously spent some time in Bundesliga, and when the call came from the club was a bit weird, but I did my research a little bit, and it was a great challenge for me. You know what? I never thought I was going to play in green, but I ended up in Beijing and play green. So purple wasn't that bad. It was so interesting for me. There was towards the end of my career, and was different environment. First time I was playing in an environment that is no relegation, that is some sort of playoff, and all that stuff was a bit weird but interesting at the same time. And was few former socceroos that came at the same time, so that helped me a bit to adapt in the environment. Was few interesting young players coming up as well. So the whole thing was let's say playing a distance derby that is have to fly for 8 hours, almost halfway to home, back home, or and 5 hours difference, so you can leave 7 in the morning here, end up in Wellington in the midnight, and I can't sleep and stuff like that. So it was a lot of interesting things that obviously I experienced in A-League, and I've just lot of nice memories. To be honest, I'm missing a bit of that European lifestyle, but it's for the family it's really good environment for the kids to grow up here, and if you can have that mixture that I'm trying to do and obviously doing every year, going back to Europe for a month or so and spending the rest of the year here with my family, it's obviously a good combination. It's always good, let's say my first match or second match at home was against Melbourne Victory, and that was they've been champions 2008.
Point, he gets the contact, hasn't been cleared, and the Glory have forced it home. Not sure who got the final touch, perhaps
Branko
Jelic is claiming it.
So my first 2 goals that I scored for the club was against Melbourne, and we won 2-0, so one of the better ones.
Good ball from Neville, the header from Stojovski, forced home by Jelic. It's number 2 for the Serbian.
I realized straight away that one of the better supporters around, because they've been always been making that proper football atmosphere, if I can say, because some games been playing away, you could see that it's the people is around, but they don't making that noise like our sheds doing. So our sheds does. So that's good.